Black British woman's voice, and this is my last vlog of today, and this will be called Shit Christians Say. Now, having once been a practicing Christian, I'm familiar with the rhetoric, so I hope to be presenting a comprehensive compendium of insipid, formulaic expressions rolled out by Christians everywhere. Number one, get ready for some funny voices and air quotes. If you focused on God, everything will come to you. This also comes under the alternate expression, which is, the reason why you're not getting what you want is because you haven't put God first. Now, can you imagine, you live in a world, okay, where everything is permissible, but instead of following the world, you choose to go against the tide of it and follow some rule-spouting God, only to be told that rejecting the norms of the world that you live in isn't enough. Imagine you don't drink, you don't smoke, you don't have sex out of marriage, you keep your temper, you copiously pray, but you're told that this is not focusing on God. Number two, did you tithe? Now, I overheard an older woman once talking to someone on the phone, and this person was clearly stressed, but before this older woman offered advice, she precipitated it with the question, which was, did you tithe? Now, I understand tithing. You need finances to pay for the building, the preacher, etc. But to imply that the root of someone's problem stems from not handing over your money really takes some doing. That's special, that. Number three. I was never any good at math. Church is a hospital. It's a funny kind of hospital that I've never known a cancer patient to go to hospital simply to turn down chemo. Number four. Church isn't about the people. Now, this expression is rolled out when the remark that church is a hospital doesn't work. It mitigates the actions of the hypocritical Christians and reverses the problem back to you, as if you seeking fellowship is the problem and not the fact that a fellow Christian has killed your trust in people, not the fact that you've been praying with a brood of vipers. No. It's you. That's your problem. Number five, you don't know God. I mean, this one is a good one. It holistically blames you in its entirety, claiming that you don't know God, counsels every concern and criticism that you have. It ushers you into isolation by denouncing your Christian credentials and wedging you firmly onto the naughty step for your impetuous inability to refrain from asking questions and not keeping silent. How dare you? You don't know God. Well done. Number six, God is love. Now, that takes some real drug-induced delusion to say that to someone who's lost their entire family in a fire. Here's the cinders of your child. God is love. Number seven, you don't have enough faith. Now, I recall the Bible saying something along the lines of, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, then you can move mountains. But you mean to tell me that in your opinion, I don't even have enough faith to fill the follicle of a hair? How would that even be compatible with going to church? If you had such non-existent faith, you wouldn't even walk through the church door. Number eight, you need to forgive. Now, I know that this is actually a quote from Jesus rather than a self-proclaimed edict from human Christians, but it's the go-to phrase for just about every grievance you have against someone, no matter how serious and reasonable that grievance is. And it's usually touted by people that have no understanding of the circumstances that you're languishing in. Anyway, that's some of the shit that Christians say. This is one Black British woman's voice, and I'm out.